Actually, I started as a painter. I was sure that that's who I am. 10 years after I graduated art school, I realized painting in a way was not what I thought it would be. And in a way, it was not enough for me. And I think that at that point was the first time that I was allowing myself to admit that I'm made out of several personalities, of several artists. And this is why I'm saying that when people ask me about my long name, I said, oh, because there's a couple of us. Since that moment, I'm in the process of kind of finding a way to live with all these personalities. So when I sort of understood that painting is not the only answer or not the only question, I started writing. That was like the first other personality that I was starting to pursue, where the writing finds place in an artist's life, you know. It's still a question, by the way. I'm still dealing with it in my everyday life, but I'm more in peace with it today. And later on, it was about doing installation and started doing installation that combined text and images. And that brought me to be a curator, working with other artists on space and installation. On top of that layer came the drawing, and I think the drawing is a kind of a part of me that is related to the writing, because it's been done, as I showed you, in sketchbooks. It's in a book. It's with a pen of writing. Whenever I'm intrigued with something, I just do it. And later on, it becomes, an archive. It becomes a database. It becomes a language that I can use to other things like the book. So I think that the part of working in a book as a medium is like using it as space. I bring all the experience that I have for working in a space, and I think about it as not just an object and not just a painting and not just an exhibition, but something else that can make a gathering or interaction between all the parts and elements and mediums and ideas and identities. What I like about this way of living for me is really about questioning this all the time and finding new things. It's about revealing, it's about understanding all the time why you want to do it, and then there's something new start, and then something ends, and then you start another process, and then yeah, I don't know if I answered the question.